Hey y'all, this is Stephanie. Welcome back to Large Family Diabetic Cooking. Now, I got my kitchen straightened up. Now we're moving on to chicken pot pie. So, like I said, my daughter has a friend who is having surgery on her knee. And she's not going to be able to do a lot of moving around, but she does have a roommate. So I am making some meals for her, so that way it will be easy for her to get around. But I'm doubling or tripling the meals, so that way we have some for here. I'm not just making for her and not making for here too. So that way I'm killing two birds with one stone. So I have some mixed vegetables here, and I have some diced potatoes in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this. Put this here. That needs to go there. And this needs to go over there because I need that for the roux. I got my onions and my butter on the stove and they're cooking now. So I'm going to try and separate these into 4 different pans and make the meat stretch into 4 different pans. We're going to do I was able to get this to stretch. I keep forgetting you guys can't see, so I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see. So that way we got enough in each pan. I got plenty in that one. Alright, let me put this in the garbage real quick. Alright, now we're going to add this one. There it is. Now we're going to add our potatoes. I'm going to put enough to, I did, what was that? Well, that was weird. That was weird. Alright, I have potatoes here. And I have 4 cans of potatoes. And then I would have diced up the potatoes and blanched them a little bit, but I just didn't have the time. I'm trying to get this done because this lady's surgery is on the 16th, and trying to get stuff done and in the more. And this is the rest. Alright. So I'm making my I got my onions and my butter cooking. I'm gonna get that cooked down. I'm gonna stir our potatoes in with our mixed vegetables. And then we have Paula Deen's pie crust is still in the refrigerator. So I can't roll out the pie crust and get it on here until the roux's done. Get this all stirred up, potatoes and stuff. And then we're going to add the chicken in. And then once the onions and the butter is done, then we'll do our flour, then we'll do our milk and our heavy cream, a little bit of salt and pepper, see, I make mine cheesy in order to get the kids to eat it, but sometimes they will and sometimes they won't. It just depends. So... and I bought 2 10-pound bags of Tyson chicken quarters, and I cooked those up last night. So, and I took the meat off the bones. So I made sure that I did that. So I'm trying to divvy this up. So, and I don't know if this is going to be enough chicken. This might not be, because I like it loaded full of chicken. I might have to get that other bag of chicken out of the freezer. So, I need y'all's opinion on something. My grandson, we're going back to homeschooling him again because my grandson was on the bus, Caden, and a police officer showed up on the bus. He didn't know why. He was scared. So he had his cell phone on him and he called his mom. So she picked up the phone and she called the school. I will not give names or anything like that. But she called the school. The first thing out of their mouths was, "How did you know about that? And why does he have a cell phone on him? He's not allowed to have a cell phone." My daughter was like, "Excuse me. My grandson, my son will have a phone on him. Nowadays, with the way the world is, my son will have a phone on him." Well, needless to say, my daughter was extremely upset and in tears because a couple days ago, we couldn't understand why the kids were late coming home from school. Turns out that there was an active shooter. No less than a block from us. At a local high school. Whether they caught the shooter or not, I don't know. I have no idea. That's not my concern. That's not my business. You know what I mean? But my thing is, the school called and said that the kids were going to be late and gave absolutely no explanation why. Well, a friend of ours called and told us exactly what was going on. We knew absolutely nothing, and the school wasn't going to tell us. And that was the last straw with her. So we are going back to homeschooling Caden. But I kind of understand why they didn't tell the parents, because, some parents have a habit of bullying them their way through and causing more havoc and preventing the cops from being able to do their job. So I understand that part of it. But when it involves your child and you don't know, and your child's usually home by a specific time and he hadn't even walked through the door yet, and there was no explanation as to why, except that the kids were going to be late coming home, I got a problem with that. So, and my daughter says she has a problem with the school's policy about cell phones. Because he had taken his cell phone with him on a field trip, and we didn't know that cell phones weren't allowed. So they're not allowed to have their cell phones on them at all. So their main reason is because a lot of kids, I guess, have been recording other students in fights and stuff, and the first thing out of this person's mouth at the school was, did he have permission to record this? Because my grandson didn't record anything or anything like that. But what he's saying is, he has to have permission in order to record if something went down to protect himself. But my daughter says the one thing that she said, if it was something that would have caused bodily harm to someone, and Caden got it recorded and immediately turned it into the police or something like that, he would get praise for that. But because he doesn't have the person who either started the fight or whatever was going on, the altercation, he's supposed to walk up in the middle of an altercation and be like, hey, can I record this? So, you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that do not make sense. And I get it's to protect the other persons involved, but if the other persons involved are doing something that they shouldn't be doing, Caden wouldn't insert himself in that because he's afraid of it backfiring on him. He won't do that. But there are people that will. That will record that kind of stuff. We mind our own business and stay out of other people's business, so that way nobody can come back to us and say, well, he said and she said and they said and we all said, and I don't have time for that. He said, she said crap. I don't. But the school wasn't concerned about whether or not Caden was safe, whether or not the kids on the bus were safe. The first thing that came out of their mouths was, why does he have a cell phone on him? I get you have policies, but there are some policies that I feel are not right. Alright, so I need these. Get the Alright, I need this to cook down a little bit more. So but that's what's going on, and and there's one more that needs a little bit more chicken. So I'm all for protecting my grandson and my kids. The school knows me by name because I don't play. Not when it comes to treating my kids fairly and equally. You will treat my kids and my grandkids fairly and equally. They know me by first name at that school. So, test me. And we will catch hands when it comes to my grandkids. We will catch hands. So, I'm very protective over my kids and my grandkids, and you will treat them fairly. The policy, that I understand. I do understand that about on the bus, about having other people's permission to record. That I do understand. I do understand. But the one thing that I did not understand was, why couldn't you let us know what was going on as parents as to the reason why our kids were not home? They were on the bus getting ready, they were on the bus on their way home, and for some reason got delayed. We did not know why. It took somebody else to call us and tell us the reason why. And that's what I have a problem with. And I think the school's going to see me. They're not going to be happy, but they're going to see me. Because you're not going to keep me in the dark about my grandson. Nope. That is not cool, and I will not have it. But my grandson, his first day of school, one of the counselors there asked him if his grandmother was still alive. He said, "Yeah, why?" Because they know me. My grandson walked into the room with to hand some paperwork to, I think he's a counselor. I don't know. But he walked into there, and he's like, "Oh man, please tell me you're not in trouble. I don't want to deal with your mom and your grandmother." He was like, "Dude, chill. I'm just bringing you some papers that I was told to bring to you." So, I mean, it's just, hey, when it comes to my grandkids and my kids, you're going to treat them fairly and equally as the rest of the kids in the classroom, or you will have me to deal with. They tried to accuse my son. A friend of his had given him an extra milk. They tried to accuse my son. I pulled my kids out of school. I started homeschooling them, my daughter and my son. They accused my son of stealing when his friend stated in front of the principal and everybody there, and they suspended my son for it. Well, I went with the local newspaper, the local news station, and the NAACP. You want to play? Let's play. So, needless to say, I got things taken care of. The suspension was overturned. And I told them they owe my son a public apology. As far as I know, I was not there. So my son says that they did, but I don't know. That they owed him, that they apologized to him. But while we were sitting there in front of the principal and there was a teacher or something like that, they were trying to bully my son into saying that he stole it. And my son said, "I'm not going to tell you that because that is not true." He said, "Call the kid to the classroom." So they called the kid to the classroom. The kid said, "Yes, I gave it to him. I bought 2. I couldn't drink it, so I gave him the milk." So, but it took me 2 days to get everything arranged so that I could get back to the school and take my son with me, and the NAACP, and the local newspaper, and the local news station. So, it got handled, and it got handled real quick, because I don't play. You're going to be fair. Just because he's black, he's going to be labeled with all the other black kids. Not all black kids are bad. Don't play me. My kids know better. They know yes ma'am, no ma'am. Yes sir, no sir. They know how to behave in public. They know not to steal. They know all of these things. Yet you guys want to put them under this, whatever it is. But I wasn't having it. So. But if you want to play this game, bring it. You want to play this game with my grandson? Go ahead and bring it. You'll lose. Because I'm ready. So it was the last straw with the active shooter. So we just said no more. We'll homeschool. All right, so let's get this all stirred up. But that's enough of my ranting. But I just didn't, it wasn't fair. So we're waiting to hear. He's either going to start homeschooling Friday or probably Monday. We're not sure yet. Alright, so I'm going to get this in the fridge, and then we're going to check on our butter and onions and stuff, and I'm going to put you up on top of the microwave, but let me wash my hands real quick. Butter out, or not butter, cheese. Pull out the cheese. I got my heavy cream there. So this stir. Now I got a bunch of onions and stuff over there that you can see. Those are from Sam's Club. What I do is I dice up my onions. I do 2 cups, 1 cup, and then I do peppers and onions, and then I do celery, onions, and carrots, and then I do celery, onions, peppers, and carrots. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way so I can get you guys up there so that you can see what's going on. I got to get the cheese out of the fridge. Lord willing, that don't fall off. Alright, you can see the... Pull the microwave out a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Okay, put this away and get out the the cheese and the milk. All right. Now, we're going to let this cook down a little bit more. I don't want to caramelize. Actually, it's right where it needs to be. All right, so now we're going to add our flour and start mixing this through. I need to make enough to fill 4 pans. I'm doing a big old scoop, so that should be about 1 cup. Let's see where we're at and if I need to add more. I don't want it too. Nope, we're perfect. That was about maybe 1.25 cups of flour. So we're going to let this that's got to cook for a few minutes. I need to pull out my chicken bouillon because I want it to have that chickeny taste, but I'm not going to add a lot of it because of the salt that is in the chicken bouillon. And this is the kind that I use, the chicken bouillon by Knorr. So, and this has to cook for a couple of minutes because we want to cook all the raw taste of flour out. Then I'm going to set them aside and let them completely cool. And then I will bring you guys back. Oh, my tablet is getting ready. My computer's getting ready to die. So let me put you guys on hold and go get my charger. Okay, I'm back. All right, now we're going to add in our milk. So let's get our milk added in. It's a good thing I looked over because my computer would have shut off and I'd have been like, what the heck? So, my foot. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to add some, when this starts to thicken up, I'm going to add some more milk, some chicken bouillon, and a little bit of heavy cream. And I need a spoon to do that. thickened up. So we need some more milk. I might not need to add heavy cream at all. A little bit of chicken bouillon. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. Get that stirred in. Give it that chickeny flavor that it needs to have. Bye, Alex. I didn't think I saw him. Alright, so we're going to give this some more time to thicken up, and then if I need to, I don't think I'll need to though, but who knows. But I need to make enough that it fits all 4 trays. More. I have my vegetable medley in the oven in a cheese sauce, and it's been in there for a while, so I want to pull it out and check it. I can smell the cheese. It smells good. Let me see if it's cooked down at all any. No, it's not ready yet. It's still full, but like I said, it was frozen when we put it together, so it's going to take time for it to cook down. So, all right, let's stir this up and taste this. See if I need to add anything. I won't need to add salt. So. Alright, let me taste this. See where I need to be, if I need to add anything. That needs more of this. I did about another 2 teaspoons because it wasn't. It's not what it needs to be. what I might do is I might sprinkle some cheese over this and mix it in, and then when I pour this over top of it, it'll melt. Yeah, I think that'll be the smart thing to do. I need a clean spoon so I can taste that again. Because once it's where it's at, it's done. Oh, this has been a long day. I have been in the kitchen since it is almost 4. And I've been in the kitchen since noon. So 4 hours, and all the stuff we got done is unreal. We did pretty good. Let me taste this, and then as this is thickening up, so I need to get it off the heat. Come on, get off. Really? An onion being stubborn. Okay, yeah, I don't need to add cheese. Well, not to the sauce anyway. Oh, that is perfect. Yummy, yummy. Get this in the fridge. Get this off the heat for right now until I get ready to put it together. Alright, I need that there. This needs to go in the fridge. Alright. So now I'm going to this is Monterey Jack cheese. And these are 5-pound bags from Sam's Club. So I need to put you guys down here, so hold on a second. I just realized I'm getting ready to get started and you guys can't see a thing. Alright, so let me get this out of the way. Alex! Oh, go take this and put this in my room on my bed, please. No, get the shoe off the counter. That's not where it belongs. Go put that in my room on my bed, please. May? Really? One shoe on, one shoe off? You're looking a hot mess, Mama. Alright, let me put this away. Chicken bouillon. And then we're going to add some cheese to this. Let me fix the... here and out of my way, and then get you guys scooted over so that way you can see everything. Nope, I didn't ask you to come back in here. Get your shoe and goodbye. I'm almost done, bud. As soon as I put this together, Grandma's done. Yeah. And then we're going to be making grilled cheese tonight for dinner.
Okay. Can I help?
No, Mommy's making it. Well, I don't know. It's my griddle. I might want to do it. I prefer my stuff not be burnt.
I'm just gonna look up.
I'm just saying. I like food. but I don't like burnt food. And she call it Cajun. No. Just saying. Alright, so, cheese. This is Monterey Cheddar, Monterey Jack. Cheese.
I guess we got 2 doors.
Alexander. Bye-bye.
I'm just getting somewhere.
Hold on.
I'll get out.
Yeah, I know you're going to. You're not going to do what you want. You're going to do what I say. I'm the adult, not you. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. Do you understand? Do you understand? Thank you. So please go play. I don't. I know. No, I don't want to hear your excuses. You know I'm recording. You know you're not allowed in the kitchen when I'm recording unless I ask you to come in. Do you understand? I told you to get your shoe and leave. Right? You did not forget. Alex wanted to do what Alex wanted to do.
I did hear you.
So, you did hear me. And you will be on a timeout if you ever ignore me again. Do you understand? Go play.
I didn't plug my ears.
I know you didn't plug your ears. Go play. His excuse was I didn't plug my ears. Huh? Alright. Let's get this together. Okay. And then I'm going to add some cheese to this and mix that in. A couple handfuls on each one. Make it a little bit cheesy. And then when I put the sauce on and stir it again, that will so we've got a couple of these done, so that way when the girl comes and gets her food that I've got prepared for her, I'm trying to get a little bit done every day, so that way she'll have to come and pick these up. Well, it's only her and her roommate, so she'll only need one. So there's that. And then I have extra here because Carly and I and Mike are the only ones that will eat it in Caden, and it doesn't take all of us to go through a tray. When you got little ones that are stubborn and aren't even willing to try it, not even willing to taste it, and they know they're supposed to do the 3 try me bites and just be stubborn and just be like, nope, ain't doing it. But then want to turn around and ask for a snack later, and then that's when I'm like, nope, ain't doing it. And then they want to get all upset. Well, you know the rules. The rules are here for a reason. Yes, I get the fact that some kids have textural issues and things like that, but we've got kids that are just stubborn and just don't want to do what you tell them to do. Take the rest of this out of here. Put it in here. Some Monterey Jack cheese. Alrighty. And this will go back in the fridge. And I need that 1 cup thingy over there, so that way I can put 2, 4, 6, 8. If I can get 3 cups in each of these, that should be plenty of sauce. And whatever's left over, divide equally between them. And then we're going to pull up Paula Deen's crust, the pie crust. Get that rolled out and get that on top of these and in the freezer. So let's get started on that. And so we're going to get this stirred up. It smells amazing. I can tell you that. It smells absolutely amazing. I might need to add a little bit more milk to this because this is too thick. I don't know. We'll see. And now we're going to divide evenly between all. So let me get this in the sink and then we'll divide it evenly. Rinse my hands. These out where the kids can reach and grab. Oh, jeez, that is heavy. I could do right now. Hopefully this will be, I mean, if I have to, I can add some milk to it because it's still kind of thick. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to add some milk. Well, I could add heavy cream, give it some richness, but I think milk would probably be better. A little bit of milk to this because this is not going to work. Wash my hands real quick and grab the milk. some milk from Sam's Club plus what's left of this. All right. I need to add some milk because it is way too. I wasn't expecting it to be that thick. So, add some milk to it, give it some creaminess. I need to make sure. Oh, okay, yeah. This is perfect. Alright, so now we're going to do the other pies.
That's the girl making noodles.
Okay. I need something to drink because I am thirsty. Get these done. Roll out our pie crust and get these in the freezer. And that's all she wrote for today. Because this grandma is tired. So let me get these done and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to straighten up a little bit because it was getting a little bit overwhelming. So now we have our pie crust here that we did. Paula Deen pie crust. It was only supposed to be in the refrigerator for half an hour, but it ended up being in there a little bit longer than that. And this makes 4 pie crusts. So I'm going to cut it in half and then we're going to get it mixed and then rolled out and on top of our pot pies over here. So I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom of this, a little bit on top of this. A little bit on this. And then we're going to roll these out and get them. Make sure I got this pretty thin, not too thin. going to get a pie down here. We're going to put the crust right on top. And then we're going to just curl it under, or over, sorry. Grandma's tired. She ain't worried about trying to make it look pretty. All right. One down. 3 more to go. Be right back. All right. As you can see, the pies are done. So the chicken pot pies are done. I am wore out. I'm not doing another thing today. I've been in the kitchen for over 5 hours preparing meals and recording and stuff, and I missed being in the kitchen. I missed you guys. You just have no idea. You have no idea. I missed it. And being down because of my left foot, and it's just, I'm not used to it. I'm used to being able to come and go and do and be on the go all the time. And over the past year, I've ended up with a walker, having issues with my knee giving out on me, left foot swelling up. Now they're talking about surgery and no weight bearing for 8 weeks, and then being in a boot, and I'm in a boot already, and you should see me try to walk in that thing. It is it's comical, let's just say that. So we got these done, so now we're going to cover these with foil, get them in the freezer, and then I will be back tomorrow to do a couple other meals. I'm going to do a meatloaf for her, and I'm going to do my special meatloaf. She has not had it yet, so I'm going to do my special meatloaf. I'll have to send Michael over to the store to pick me up some peppers. She does not like mushrooms, so nothing with mushrooms is going in her food at all. So for her and her roommate, I don't know what her roommate likes or not, but because I was going to do some tater tot casseroles until I found out that she didn't like mushrooms, and I was like, it calls for that, so we can't do that. But this is for her and for her comfort, so that she doesn't have to worry about that. So I'm also going to do some sheet pan pancakes for her, so that way she has that. I think I talked about taquitos because I wanted to do that. So let's get these. I'm going to get these wrapped up and in the freezer, and then I'm going to put on here directions as to what to do. I mean, I know what to do, and my daughter knows what to do, but she does not. So let me put on here chicken pot pie. Bake 350. Frozen. You will bake 2 hours. Thawed. 45 minutes. And there we go. So, I'm going to get the rest of these all done. And thank you for stopping in and hanging out with me for the whole entire day. Tomorrow will be a new outfit. It will not be this one. But if you ever see me in an outfit, that means that I've been cooking all day, and I've been in the same outfit all day. So, again, this is Stephanie with Large Family Diabetic Cooking, and I will see you all later.